Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the video. I hope your day is going great. Mine's been really awesome, and we have an awesome video today, guys. It's finally happened. Toronto is getting an Overwatch League team for Season 2. That's right, guys. It is now the 4th expansion team to be announced / rumored / leaked. And I couldn't be more excited. Toronto really deserves a team. Just Canada in general needed a team for Season 2. So I'm so happy that is happening. We're going to cover all the details, who leaked it, and what other teams can we possibly expect. Because this is the 4th team now to be leaked / rumored. And it's only early August, guys. We still have a couple months that Overwatch League can sell spots. And I feel like we can possibly get up to 4 or even 6 more. For a total of either 8 or 10 teams. That would be absolutely amazing. Going into Season 2 with 20 teams. Oh my god, Blizzard, please, you guys can do it. You've done a great job selling the spots so far, and honestly, who wouldn't want to buy into the Overwatch League? Season 1 went very well. I think it was overall a huge success. That's what the owners and Blizzard have been saying. Anyways, we will start the video off with that. We're going to cover every detail. Then second in this video, guys, we are talking about All-Star Weekend. The Overwatch League has announced their full plan, all details for it. The teams are going to be playing Lucioball, Mystery Heroes, a whole bunch of random modes, and it sounds like a complete blast. I absolutely cannot wait. I'm going to go through all those details with you guys as well. So if you're new around here and you enjoy daily Overwatch League content, please do click that subscribe button, guys. I upload videos every single day. Also, drop a like on the video. Let's try to get to 2,000. And now, without further ado, let's hop into this video. Alright, so as you guys know, Toronto is getting a team for Season 2. This was leaked and reported by Over.gg reporter Scrubosaurus. This is what was said in the article. Sources: Toronto to be Overwatch League expansion franchise. Toronto will be among the cities with an expansion Overwatch League franchise next season, according to sources close to the league. While the ownership of the new franchise is unknown, sources have said that Splyce will likely be brought on to manage the team, similar to the role the Sentinels serve for the LA Gladiators. Since the end of the Overwatch League season, 2 expansion franchises, one in Atlanta and one in Guangzhou, have been confirmed by Blizzard. An additional expansion franchise, Paris, has been reported by ESPN. It is believed up to 6 expansion franchises will be added for the Overwatch League's 2nd season, based on previous statements from the league. An Overwatch League franchise in Toronto would be Canada's first. Toronto is the largest city in Canada and home to major sports franchises already, including ones in the NBA, MLB, NHL, MLS, and CFL. This would not be the first time that Splyce has been involved with Overwatch, should they come on to manage the Toronto franchise. The organization first entered Overwatch in the summer of 2016 when they picked up a roster that included Clockwork and Flame from the Houston Outlaws, among others. In May of 2017, the organization dropped their roster after talking to Blizzard about the Overwatch League. The team expressed interest at the time in re-entering the scene at a later date. Neither Blizzard nor Splyce had responded to requests for comment at any time of publishing. So there it is, boys, the full article that is apparently leaking Toronto coming into the Overwatch League. Now, I honestly haven't read many articles from Scrubosaurus. I don't know how legit his sources could be, but it's over GG. I don't think they've really ever reported anything that hasn't been true. So I'm going to go ahead and take their word for it and say, yes, Toronto will be coming into the Overwatch League, and this is super exciting. If you guys have been watching my videos over the past month or so, I've talked a lot about expansion teams, and I've been very adamant about Toronto / Canada needing a team no matter what. They are a huge part of the Overwatch League, Overwatch in general. There's so many Overwatch players from Canada that are in the league. The viewership is huge. Like, Canada definitely needed a team. And I was going to continue to advocate for Canada to get a team until they got one. So it's great that they are finally getting one, and it seems like Splyce. Now, if you guys don't know who Splyce is, they are a big esports organization. They have teams in League of Legends, and their league team is in the European LCS, which is absolutely huge. It's another franchise league. They also have a big team in CSGO, and if you can think of any other major esports, fighting games, whatever it is, the odds are Splyce does have a team, and they're probably pretty decent. So it's no surprise to me that they're getting into the league. And also, I played under Splyce in Overwatch, guys. I don't know if many of you know this, but I'd say around a year and a half ago, I was living in Boston with my teammates, Baby Bay, iRemix, Pure, Graceful. We were living in a team house. Well, technically it was a beach hotel resort, but we were living together, practicing every single day under Splyce. They were providing salary, housing, food, everything, and it was all paid for by their major investor, Delaware North, which, believe it or not, is the 142nd ranked most largest and richest private company in the world. They are a hospitality and food service company founded in 1915, owned by the Jacobs family for more than 100 years. Delaware North has global operations at high-profile places such as sports and entertainment venues, national and state parks, destination resorts, restaurants, airports, and regional casinos. They have over 60,000 employee associates that are dedicated to creating special experiences. They serve over 500 million guests annually. They have generated over $3.2 billion in revenue and are also owners of the Boston Bruins and a huge investor in Splyce. So as I said, it comes to no shock that Splyce is finally getting into the Overwatch League. To be honest, we thought they were going to get into Season 1. So I'll give you guys a little inside information here about KINGmykL. So during Winter Premiere, about a year and a half or almost 2 years ago now, my team KINGmykL, we bursted onto the scene out of nowhere, and all of a sudden out of nowhere, we were beating the best teams in North America, like Complexity, which Hardblue was on, NRG, which Seagull was on, Team Liquid, Cloud9, the original Luminosity Gaming, and many more. We also made our way all the way to the LAN finals of Winter Premiere against Immortals, and we had a ton of organizations trying to get us to sign with them. The two options we were really considering though were Splyce and Ghost, and this is why we did play with Ghost at Winter Premiere LAN. We signed like a mini deal where we would play for them at that LAN only, but after Splyce, they started telling us that they were going to be in the league and they wanted us to be on their team. So we heard the league, and at the time, every pro player's dream and goal was just make the league no matter what. So for that reason alone, we signed with Splyce. It also came with a bunch of other perks. We would immediately be flying out to Boston, living at that beach hotel resort. We were going to Boston Bruins games all the time, meeting the players, had free food. Like, it was a great deal. Just the original problem was that the Ghost deal was even better, but we just didn't know if they would be into the league. So it was a tough decision, but we ended up going with Splyce. Unfortunately though, they were trying to get the Boston spot, and they talked to Blizzard, and Blizzard honestly at the time just gave them a cold shoulder. At least this is what Splyce told us. And we all believed that was because Robert Kraft already bought the Boston spot, and Splyce, they lost interest in the league at the time, so they pulled out, they dropped us, and then we moved on as KINGmykL, blah blah blah, none of that matters. That was the last time Splyce was involved in Overwatch, and it seems like they might be back with none other than the Toronto spot. And I think it makes sense that Delaware North is going to be the owner of this spot because their headquarters is in Buffalo, New York. Well, they're not going to get a Buffalo team in New York. I doubt we'd see that very soon. What's close to Buffalo? Toronto. So I think Delaware North is going to be the owners of the team. Splyce is going to manage it, which is pretty much what they're doing already. Delaware North basically bought out all of Splyce, and then Splyce still manages all the teams because they have the esports experience. So that's pretty much it for story time, guys. I'm excited to see a Toronto team come into the Overwatch League. That is now 4 teams. We have Guangzhou, Atlanta both announced, and now we have Toronto joining Paris as the unannounced rumored teams, and I cannot wait for them to be fully announced. I can't wait for the rosters and just the team logos, jerseys, all that crap to come out. It's going to be insane. As for other teams, guys, I honestly do feel like the next team has to be Busan. I called the Toronto spot. Now I'm calling the Busan spot. If it isn't Busan, I'll be absolutely shocked. And that would put us at 5 and leaving us with 1 more spot guaranteed. And I feel like that spot has to be in Europe. I'm thinking either Stockholm or Berlin. Those have to be the 2 hot spots left in Europe. And honestly, if Europe doesn't get another team for Season 2, I will be pissed. Pretty much Toronto and like 3 European spots is what I wanted to see going into Season 2. And well, we got the Toronto spot, and then we got 1 European spot. We just need 1 or 2 more. And seriously, as I mentioned at the beginning, I don't see any reason why Overwatch League couldn't go out and get 7, 8, 9, or even 10 spots total this season. They've already sold 4. It's not going to be tough. I think Busan is going to go quickly. It's probably already done. It just hasn't been leaked in my opinion. So we'll see what happens, guys. That's pretty much it for the expansion teams. Let's go ahead and move on now and talk about All-Star Weekend. Now, I'm super excited for All-Star Weekend. It's going to be the only Overwatch League we can watch for the next like 4 months. So we better take this in, guys, and get ready to buckle down all the way till like December, which will be preseason. So this is what was announced on the Overwatch League website. We're just 2 weeks from the first ever ever Overwatch League All-Star Weekend, and today we are revealing the custom game modes and format for both days of competition. Additionally, we have new details on limited time legendary All-Star skins for Tracer and Genji. All-Star Weekend festives kick off on Saturday, August 25th. With a series of custom game skill matches. On Sunday, August 26th, the Atlantic and Pacific All-Stars go head-to-head in the official All-Star game by Intel. So on the 26th, Sunday is the official match, where it will be just like Overwatch League format probably, but on Saturday, August 5th, let's go ahead and look at what they will be doing. For Saturday's lineup of custom games, all players on each roster must compete, and there will be no substitutions within each game. Here are the custom games that will be played. Lucioball Showdown, let's go! The Atlantic and Pacific teams will compete in a 3v3 best of 3 series using standard Lucioball settings on the Busan Lucioball Arena map. Each match will last 5 minutes. If a match is tied at the end of 5 minutes, the next goal will win. Oh my god. This is crazy, boys. They're gonna put all the Lucios in. Yo, Joe Meister's finally gonna get to shine, boys. Wait, he's not even here. Why did I think Joe Meister was at the All-Star event? Poor guy. Oh my god. This would have been his time to shine. Anyways, we're gonna see all the Lucio players get to go at it. It'll be interesting. Moving on to the next mode, we have Mystery Heroes. The Atlantic and Pacific teams will compete in a 6v6 Mystery Heroes game using standard competitive settings in a best of 3 series on controlled maps Ilios, Lijiang Tower, and Nepal. For Mystery Heroes, players will be assigned a random hero at the start of each map and a new random hero on each respawn. Oh my god, Prophet is going to dominate this. Guy is so flexible. So I feel like we'll see all the flex players in this, like Libero, Prophet, etc. Moving on next, this one's going to be exciting. Widowmaker 1v1, boys. The Atlantic and Pacific coaches will select their 4 best Widowmaker players for this mini tournament. The 4 players from each squad will compete head-to-head until there's 1 Atlantic and 1 Pacific champion. The 2 champions will face off in the final. The winner for all matches prior to the final will be the first player to 5 eliminations. The final will be decided by the first to 7 eliminations. Eliminations are headshot only, and automatic firing will be disabled. There will be no capture points, but after 30-second, players' locations will be visible to both players. A match will result in a draw after 5 minutes. This mode will be played on Castillo in the quarterfinals, Necropolis in the semifinals, and Eco Point Antarctica in the final. Holy crap, dude. Guys, I'm so excited for this Widowmaker 1v1. It's unfortunate that Birdring is not going to play, but I feel like Prophet might make a surprise appearance in here and actually surprise some people. So we'll see what happens. Let's go to move on now. We're talking about Talent Takedown presented by T-Mobile. Prior to All-Star Weekend, the Atlantic and Pacific coaches will draft 2 teams of casters and analysts. Keep an eye out for our social media channels for draft results. The 2 teams will square off in a 6v6 best of 3 series using standard competitive settings. The first map played will be King's Row Hybrid. The team that loses the first map will get to select the second map. If the series is tied 1-1, a game of Lucioball will be the tiebreaker. If the Lucioball match is tied after 5 minutes, the next goal wins. Overwatch League players will help call the game. Oh my god, yo, Overwatch League players are gonna cast. That's sick. Well, that sounds absolutely insane. I want to see the casters go up against each other. Monty and Doa. Oh my god, it's gonna be crazy. Moving on to the next mode, we have Lockout Elimination. The Atlantic and Pacific teams will square off in this 6v6 competition using standard Lockout Elimination settings. The winner will be determined in a best of 3 series. The maps for this mode are Oasis, University, and Necropolis and Castillo. And then lastly, guys, the format of Sunday's Overwatch League All-Star game powered by Intel. Atlantic and Pacific teams will compete 6v6 using standard competitive settings. Teams will play a full 5 map match. Map pool will be King's Row, the new map, Rialto. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I think I did it wrong. Rialto? Whatever, guys. Horizon Lunar Colony, Route 66, and Ilios. Ooh, that's fun. All 18 players on each team must play at least 1 map. Substitutions can only be made between maps. 1 all-star coach per team will help manage the rosters and strategy. Let's go, boys. I'm super hyped. Well, that's pretty much it, guys. All-Star Weekend, all the details are announced. Of course, I will be covering it. I will be making videos about it. And that's it for this video, guys. I'm super happy about Toronto. I'm happy about the Overwatch All-Star Weekend. Let me know down below what video you guys want to see next. I was thinking of doing the story of XQC, or the story of Dreamcasper. And I would actually put a lot of effort into these videos. Most of my videos are just me talking, giving my opinion, and discussing news. In these videos, I would find actual clips of the players, talk about their history, kind of higher production than usual, so let me know if you guys want to see those. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more daily content. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like on it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.